Okay, I guess we're gonna call this video 2 of the TV mount. I had to do a little reading and I had to figure out what was going on here because that writing is so small I couldn't tell what the drill bit was. Since this is gonna be going on wood, we're gonna be using the lag bolts you see here, and it says to use a 5mm drill bit, and the closest I have to almost 5mm is going to be the 3/16 of an inch. So we're going to use that to make the hole, or the pilot hole, for these. The next one is a 1/4, and that leaves only a couple, maybe 2.5mm, 2.7. So that's why I'm going to go with the slightly smaller one to make sure that this bites into the wood really well. So now that I've figured that one out, let's see. I was trying to figure out where this included Allen wrench goes, and the only thing you can use this on is the actual tilting front and back, which is right here. But there are other Allen wrenches or Allen bolts in here, and you're gonna need a 5mm to adjust the other nuts and bolts over here on the bottom. And on the sides, or excuse me, on the inside there, you're gonna need a 13-inch or 13mm, not 13-inch wrench. And on the outside bolt here, you need a 17. That's what I'm able to use here. So definitely you're gonna need a couple more tools, which I had to make sure I had dug up. And I use this trusty one to hold the other nut and bolt over there, but I have a smaller one I can use. Anyways, I like to prepare everything before I'm doing the actual job or the mounting, so that I'm not looking for anything later on, and I like to make sure I have what I need. So we have the drill bit, we have the lag bolts, we have the template. The mount is better now. It's I adjusted it so it's easier to move. Obviously it's hard to move one-handed, but as you can see now it moves a lot better, so that's pretty nice. Also, these are marked W1, W2, so that's kind of nice. And these are only for concrete. For wood you just use those and you're good. You are golden. You have a lot of spacers depending on how your TV is it flat or curve or whatever. So they got quite a few spacers. The manual tells you what to use, so that's really nice. And obviously you get the variety of different size length bolts to use on your TV. So hopefully we got the ones we need. If it's too long, then you gotta find the shorter one. If it's not long enough, then you can probably cut whatever you have on there, if it fits. So those are that. And on these TV's hooks, you already have the locking screws right here. Oops, sorry about that. So after you mount it, you just lock it, and that way the TV won't move. If you're done TV mounting, obviously you know this. I'm not an expert on this. It's just something I'm doing. And let's see. I think that covers everything as far as the mounting goes. I thought there was going to be a lot more, but it's all one piece, as you can see, for the most part. And these two, and obviously the different lag screws. Let me put this on back before I lose it. And so one more thing, when you take, if you ever take these off, or an older one, make sure you keep your lag bolts, whatever you use, so you can at least match them, unless somebody used some random lag bolts. But it shouldn't be a big deal, but that just helps you use the mount again if you ever need to, or you want to move to another room. Let's see, is there anything else I want to cover? I guess this is just going to be a part 2. Part 3 is going to be fitting it to see if it actually fits that big old TV, because it's still, like I said, it looks kind of small. So depending on that, there may be a part 3. If it fits, it'll be the mounting, or the TV and installation or whatever. But for now, this is what it is. It's actually a really nice mount, but I forgot the name since all they have is ARL506D-ES. I don't have the access to the internet right now, so I'll see if I can add those later. Anyways, I hope that helps.